Guys, it's your boy AHS here. You know why some Republicans gave up on the idea of sending our black ass is back to Africa? Because they know within an hour we would escape Africa and be right back on their ass, fucking their wives. That's why they gave up on it.
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
That's okay. What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
yes.
All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
Today's video is something like that. This black guy had a whole bunch of warrants. They locked his ass up and he pulled a Grandpa Simpson in and out. And he's back on the street and he did it in a very arrogant and cocky manner. Had to laugh my ass off how this dude escaped. Miami-Dade police say we want no parts of this crafty black guy. We ain't investigating how he escaped. We don't care.
All right, first here at 5:30, an escapee in cuffs on the run. He was in police custody when he pulled a disappearing act. Good evening, everyone. He told police he was having a medical emergency.
So they brought him to the hospital, and soon after, that manhunt was on. Michael Hudak is live at Jackson Memorial, where he escaped from. Michael.
So at this point, there's no indication that the feds are actually looking into what happened here. We reached out to FDLE to see if it's doing its own investigation. We have not heard back on this Monday, but Miami-Dade Police says it is not conducting its own internal investigation into what happened. So the last time that this car that he was in was seen was Saturday in Jupiter, Florida, 90 minutes after he escaped. The search continues Monday for a fugitive who escaped police custody over the weekend. It all happened Saturday. Police say 36-year-old Theodric Collins was picked up by Border Patrol at the seaport for a bunch of out-of-state warrants. Now, while he was in custody, he started complaining about chest pains, so officers brought him here to Jackson Memorial Hospital's ER. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, he was medically cleared, and it was time for him to be transported to jail, but that did not happen. Officers say somehow he got out of the ER with handcuffs still on and a ride waiting for him outside, and it wasn't just any car. He escaped in a Maserati, a newer model. It started over here and then took off down the street. The car's tag read GBT862, captured on camera down the street from the hospital. Collins has an extensive criminal history. Arrested in Mississippi for felony shoplifting, reckless driving, running from cops, and property theft. He was also arrested in Alabama last year for leading police on a high-speed chase. So this man is dangerous and on the run. So if you happen to come in contact with him at all, just call authorities right away. We're live at Jackson Memorial Hospital. Michael Hudak, 7 News.
Man, they sent us back to Africa. It'll be a whole bunch of Maseratis in the sea, and we'll be back in the United States, like I said, in an hour. Trying to inconvenience us black folks for 1 hour? Okay, it'll be a whole bunch of Maseratis in that ocean coming right back to the United States. Like I said, buddy, he's the most arrogant and cocky escape artist ever. Dude escaped custody in a luxury ride. A Maserati. Not an Uber, not a Lyft. And dude probably walked out of the hospital. Some people, they escape custody, they running.
Escape of a Travis County murder suspect. Court documents show that investigators believe Caitlin Armstrong planned her escape on Wednesday.
An off-duty PCSO has an inmate that's running away from him.
She briefly got away from Travis County Corrections officers during a doctor's office visit in South Austin. She tried to jump a fence, but a corrections officer pulled her down. They both fell. Then they say she got up and started running again. 2 officers caught her, both were injured during that incident. And they say Armstrong was wearing thermal pants under her jail uniform and had planned to use those to disguise the fact that she's an inmate. Investigators went back and reviewed jail footage and say Armstrong had been working out vigorously for the past few months. They also say they found dental floss and a metal pen in her cell. So they believe she'd been planning her escape for quite a while. Armstrong is accused of killing pro cyclist Anna Mariah Wilson in May of 2022. She's been in jail since her capture in Costa Rica a month after Wilson's death. So in addition to her murder charge and a theft charge, Armstrong now faces a felony escape charge. Jury selection in her trial is set to start on October 30th.
I don't believe dude ran. He's like that dude in Unusual Suspect. Kaiser Soze. Dude walked out and said, Miami Police, Border Patrol, Alabama, kiss my black ass. I'm smarter than all you son of a guns. But who could pull off? Who could pull off? I'm having a heart attack. If you do CrossFit, you're in any of the comic book movies, you can't pull it off. You look too fit. Somebody had a look. He probably was overweight. He probably suffered from diabetes. And he used that to his advantage. But that reporter, he's a lying white boy. Talking about dude is very violent. You look at his charges, dude just steal stuff. Dude ain't a killer. Dude don't put no hands on nobody. Dude just steal stuff. And he used his head.
So this man is dangerous and on the run. So if you happen to come in contact with him at all, just call authorities right away.
So where he escaped to, he gonna make a whole bunch of money. And if he get arrested again, this time he gonna escape in a wedding Lambo. Well, the most expensive car is. His fat ass is gonna be in it. But he can't use, I'm having a heart attack again. They ain't gonna fall for that shit again, buddy. You only had one chance to use that shit. So you really had a heart attack this time? Your black ass gonna die. Cause ain't nobody taking you to the hospital for you to escape in this most arrogant and cocky manner once again. So folks, like the video and give me your opinion. How do you think he escaped? How did he get that phone to call the Maserati to pick him up at the hospital? And like the video and be sure to come back for another video. AHS here.